Welcome back to Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV Big Fox. We are broadcasting from the Hesselson studio, and this is the Stu Benz Senior Services Fund section of our program. And there's our guest this morning. There's the list, and we're going to be talking about Peter Pan, the musical. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Wow, such a big crew. I thought maybe this was a whole cast, but we were talking off the air. Tell us how many people are in Peter Pan the musical.
Well, there's about 90 people in the cast, and then there's another 15 people that are helping backstage.
Wow. That's a huge crowd. How do you get everybody to work together like that?
Well, we all have the same goal. It's amazing the magic of theater when we are all working together towards the same goal, and everyone is doing the things that they're really good at. We're able to produce something amazing. It's interesting because when people come and see the process, they say they didn't realize so much went into it when they just see the show itself, and then they watch us go through the process, and they're like, wow, there's so many people working together. It's really very awesome.
Well, how long does a production like this take? Like, when did you start?
We started auditions.
Auditions were mid-May.
Yeah, mid-May for auditions.
Wow.
And then
And now, what does it feel like to be this close to opening performance? I'll ask all of you. Everybody has to answer this. Exciting? Good.
Also a little bit scary.
Sure.
There's butterflies.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
A tad bit stressful.
Oh, I'm sure. It's
Just a tad.
do you think you'll sleep the night before?
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll be
All
so
right.
exhausted
Yeah.
for rehearsal that we'll definitely sleep.
There's definitely
been
adrenaline
up to,
will
like,
push us
9.
through the entire weekend.
Well, yeah, what's the last final days before opening night like? How many practices? One, do you do double run through? How's something like that work?
Ooh, no, the show itself is 2.5 to 3 hours
Oh,
long. So
wow.
and since we have so many adults in the show, we can't really start until after everyone's done working.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a rush to get everyone ready and get as much time possible in the evening before we all turn into pumpkins.
We've been up to 9 and 10 last
Yeah,
Wow.
we certainly have.
at rehearsal.
Now, what's the atmosphere like on set just in general? Can you feel the excitement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Especially with the little kids.
Yeah,
They're
oh, yeah.
really excited.
The tiny kids.
Yeah.
It's really the best part. The best part about all of this is the incorporation of all of the age groups into the show. I personally love doing the show because it gives me the ability to work with children, and introduce them into theater.
Sure.
Something that I've been doing for over 30 years. So, if I can introduce them or help them be a part of that and be a part of that, that's what gets me going.
Now, tell me about each of your individual parts, because everybody knows Peter Pan, right? So, first of all, let me ask, how much different is Peter Pan the musical as compared to maybe the movie we all know and love?
Pretty different.
Yeah.
So the Broadway musical was popular back in 1954. Mary Martin was the first one that did the Broadway musical, and then it's gone through a couple of adaptations. As a matter of fact, I think that there is a national tour where they've kind of reimagined Peter Pan lately.
Okay.
But we're doing the original version. It's a little different, but the characters, the story is all there. We still have Peter Pan, and we are flying on the stage, which is very exciting.
So tell us about each of your characters, if you don't mind.
You want me to go
Yeah,
first?
you're up first.
Well, I'm Peter Pan.
Okay.
Um,
So that's a lot of stress.
and
You're the
so-
namesake to the musical.
Yeah, there's a lot of songs to remember.
Yeah.
A lot of lines to remember. It's been a lot of work to make sure I remember all of my songs and sing them all correctly.
Sure.
It's, because all of the Broadway versions have Peter Pan as a girl,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of vocal range to
Oh,
work
yeah.
with.
Yeah. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, but I think we've been going through it pretty well, and I think it's gone pretty well as well.
I'm Maya Moore. I play Wendy Darling.
Oh.
She's the oldest child in the Darling family. So I feel like I can kind of relate to that because I'm the oldest, and she's in charge of keeping her little brothers from making a fool of themselves.
I'm Nathan Shanchuk, and I'm playing Michael. So I'm in the show, the brother of you over there.
Over there.
And so yeah, I'm in like the whole show too.
Okay. So that's a lot of work for everybody.
Yeah.
My name's Rob Manning. I'm Captain Hook.
I would hope so. Now, how do you get ready for these parts?
A lot of practice.
Yeah.
Long rehearsals.
Yeah.
We work a lot together in rehearsals, and then the actors all have a lot of personal preparation that they do as far as learning their lines, learning their songs,
Okay.
trying to get into character. He does a great job of getting
Yeah,
into character,
clearly.
even when he's not on stage.
Yes, clearly.
Me? In character, never. Oh, never.
So tell me, have you been in plays before yourselves? I know you had mentioned it, Captain Hook.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been in a few. A little bit more than a
Just
few.
a
Yeah.
few.
I've been doing plays since I think I was 5. And
Okay, wow.
I think I've done a play every single year since 2015.
Wow. Jeez.
I've been in plays since I was in 3rd grade, during like the elementary shows and then middle school, but it was hard with COVID to do school or musicals
Oh, yeah.
in middle school. But yeah, I've been in, like this past year, I've been in Mamma Mia, which I played Tanya. I've been in The Sound of Music, I played a ballroom dancer. Little Mermaid, I was one of the Mer sisters, and just Mary Poppins, stuff like that.
I have been in a lot of shows the past year.
Okay.
So I've been doing a lot more theater, which means, so this would be my 5th, I think,
Oh, wow.
with musical now.
So none of you plan on quitting. You keep on moving
Yes.
on to other plays. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, because I was in Matilda, and then I was in Annie, I was in Albert Herring,
Wow.
and I was in, Peter Pan now.
Yeah. Wow.
The
That's a
best
lot.
part, the best part about doing these shows is working with the youth.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Watching them grow in all of these shows. That's what actually makes me coming back to doing all of this. Watching the growth.
And the reason why we, as a middle school drama club, host a summer community show is so that the kids can see that.
Yeah.
So the kids can see that when they get to be adults, they can still be involved in theater. That all of the things that they love about being part of that team and about part of that family, that theater family, is something that they don't have to lose once they leave school. They can still have it.
Yeah. What do you think makes Peter Pan so much fun?
Definitely the flying.
Flying.
The flying. Okay. There's
Flying is the best.
that was a quick answer.
Getting to be super evil.
Always evil.
On and off the stage, he's always evil. What do people need to know, kind of the specifics? I know that it is a middle school production, but it's at the high school.
Is at the high school, yep.
So what should people find out or need to find out about buying tickets and just about the play itself?
So they can go to the cppasd.com /tickets, that box office website, and buy their tickets online. They can choose their seat
Okay.
right there in the theater, or they can come to the theater on any of those nights, and we have tickets available at the door. So they should bring cash or check. We can't take credit cards at the door, but you can pay with your credit card online if you buy it previously.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show this morning.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Best of luck. Best of luck on opening night and all the performances. All right, we will be right back with Frankly Speaking here on WYDC TV. Big Fox, stay with us.